Hey guys, welcome back. BBCKR here, and we are back with another online multiplayer team. This time we are doing a little bit of a theme team. We're focusing on using specials, and we're focusing on using specials in a new kind of meta. There's a new landscape to the general team setups that you encounter that is kind of hostile to teams that focus around specials.
Right, so if you're going to play a high-level team, you're going to face high-level characters. High-level characters often include... Alright, actually, let me pay attention to this so I don't screw this up.
Often include characters who can avoid getting hit by specials, like Injustice 2 Superman,
Dawn of Justice Batman.
Dawn of Justice Batman, for sure. This doesn't get used that much, but the Riddler's cane can block specials too.
Motherbox dodges special 2.
And also drains.
Reverse Flash.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people are building teams around basic damage, which is smart, but I kind of miss Shazam, and this was sort of an excuse to bring Shazam back. I mean, this team definitely has really big weaknesses. So facing Raven, kind of screwed. Facing Justice 2 Superman, it's going to be a little bit problem because do you decide to use a special to blow past his passive? Alright, so hold on. Everybody, no damage or health augmentations, but everybody crit chance and crit damage augmented. So he's geared to be a special 1 specialist because it's so powerful and doing as much splash damage as possible. The temptation on Shazam would be to use his special 2 to heal him the same way that there's sorry, not to heal him, but to do splash damage, because there's a chance to do even more damage when you do an extra 15% using the mace, but we're not starting with him, so we don't actually, there's a good chance that there's going to be a couple guys knocked out by the time he comes in, so the benefit of that is relatively small, so we're gearing him with Enchantress because we want to do a lot of extra damage with his specials when he triggers his passive.
Yeah, and it also actually, if they get hit by the skulls, getting smacked around by it essentially gives you unblockable.
Right. Oh, so the key to that is you might not realize it until you do it with Shazam. If you do another special right away after completing a special and you have the Enchantress gear, you're going to totally waste the ability. And I'll show you what I mean. Ooh, this is not going to last long. Alright, so this was not how I expected to go. Joker, Killing Joker actually has pretty good timing against Injustice 2 Superman. If you can get the first one in, you can juggle him pretty well. And clearly I screwed that one up. Screwed the pooch on that one. Wow. This is not what I call you. Alright, so do not use his special 2 again immediately. You want him to take a pause to let the skulls come in, and then basically you can get an unblocked special 2. I mean, it wastes a bit of your time because you can't do it as often as you'd like. Oh, and see, already burned through all that. Uh-oh. That is a problem.
So yeah, as you can see, we really do have some potential issues with this team. Injustice 2 Superman being a prime example, probably the prime example, just for how much he gets played. But there are also definitely some interesting opportunities for a little bit harder fights if you're willing to take them. And I think at the point we're at in Injustice, that is actually part of what makes it fun. Not necessarily just the best team, but more interesting ones to play too.
A couple other things to note, like there's just people who maybe don't know what I'm doing. So you notice I actually grabbed 3 Wayne Tech abilities. Well, let's see what they got. Raven's a definite weakness. We don't have any high one-hit specials that do a lot of damage. So she's gonna be a bit of trouble. So hopefully we can save it for last, and it doesn't cost us Shazam's special 3.
Yeah.
Or if it's going to, we want it to be her to be the last person in, last one standing. Yeah, the problem is now it's Dawn of Justice Batman, right? The good thing is he didn't drain anything. Alright, go ahead. Have at it. Alright, again, not ideal. I'd like to bring him in when there's been at least somebody taken care of. Maybe the strategy for gearing him to not necessarily heal or not do splash damage on special 2 ain't the best.
But yeah, like any team, for a lot of it, you do, like we said, need to actually test this stuff out before you can tell how effective a team is.
Alright, so watch. Here, I did it too quickly. Enchantress's gear does not trigger. But if you wait, it does. Ooh,
Oh, it's gonna be perfect.
maybe.
Well, she's gonna revive. Oh, wait, no. Who was the person who revived? It must have been the Batmans.
I can't remember. I know this time I actually did a decent job in remembering. Oh, nice. Stunned, his passive does not engage. So, alright, so you can clearly see, even with a team that's specifically meant to be difficult for what we've got, right? We don't have a specific strategy against Raven. We got lucky there. We are all specials, except for Killing Joke Joker, who's really fragile, so he's going to get knocked out easily. So we don't really have a great basic damage dealer that can juggle easily.
Yeah, and even more than Raven, there was also a Dawn of Justice Batman on the team, so we were also getting specials. It was only one in this case, but potentially not landing.
What I like about teams like this, and what I like about playing teams like this, is that you have a chance at winning. If you don't screw it up, you'll win. If you screw it up, you don't. So then there's at least a little bit at stake, right? Instead of the whole, when you got a team that's super powerful that can just mow through people.
Yeah.
And every once in a while you want to do that, right? Don't get me wrong.
Well, because I think when you want to mow through people most is when you're actually grinding. When you're looking to get better stuff and actually get to the top. But we've said this many times, but the actual fun for us is a lot of the experimentation. And so it's fun to see what guys make synergies into ridiculously good combinations. But it's also kind of fun to see what teams are interesting to play. And this is a team that's a little bit more interesting to play. This used to be a team that was one of the insane synergistic combinations.
Right, and when you say used to, you mean like Shazam and Killing Joke Joker, because that was before Arkham Knight Batman, right?
Yeah. But more recently is not as effective because of all the special blocking that happens. But it's still fun to be able to play, and even though again it might not be as overpowered as it used to be, it is still very entertaining.
Right, so that was stupid. That was a mistake. I should have paused and let the Enchantress's skull whack him like he's going to do right now.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, too bad. I thought he was stunned.
Nice. Did you see how we were just healing back and forth?
Yeah. Did you see how little health there was?
That was funny.
Okay.
You were taking damage over time up to the point where you're almost dead.
Yes.
He was healing at the same time he was taking damage, and I really wasn't sure which one was going to be.
In that foot race of healing versus damage?
Yeah, so he was jumping up and down, you were jumping down, ticking pretty much to 0, it looked like.
What I probably could have done there, and I probably should have done there, was to wait and not jump at it, because he was... I think he was at the... Oh, that's going to be the... If he pops in, he's going to knock us out. At the stage where he's... takes half damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're kind of screwed here. Because we don't really have counter against Luchador Bane, right? Except to maybe time it right so that we're switching out as Luchador Bane swaps in. So maybe it'll be good.
Or mid special.
Yeah. So maybe it'll be good if Killing Joker is done and Shazam doing multiple specials.
Yeah, because if you can kill him on the bridge, or you can let Joker die.
Yeah, but the problem is there's no health left. So the problem will be if Luchador Bane had any kind of special. Oh, maybe there's a chance.
You can't do the waiting though, because if you wait and get smacked. Oh. If you can kill him entirely without getting hit.
Yeah, I think it's not possible now.
Or I guess you are healing.
Yeah, but not enough.
Yeah.
To take on Dawn of Justice.
I know.
Alright, so there we go. We have our answers. Having an all specials team is going to be really difficult. And we saw that there we're facing two guys in Justice 2 Superman and Dawn of Justice Batman, who both make it their business to evade specials. Although it's still relatively competitive. I think if it hadn't been for Luchador Bane, we would have had a chance. And if he hadn't come in and knocked out Killing Joker,
Yeah.
we would have done alright.
So is it a totally viable team? Not always, but is it a fun and interesting team? I would say yeah.
Alright.
Anyways, that's the video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Komoda.